hello everybody. So, yep, the nights are drawing in, it's getting colder, especially in the mornings and the evenings. Hence why I've got the old handlebar muffs on here. I know some people think these look very dorky, and I have to agree they do, but in fairness they do also do a fantastic job of keeping your hands warm. Although, having said that, today is actually unseasonably warm, so not entirely necessary, but I've put them on now, so I can't be bothered to take them off again. But yeah, no, as I say, they do actually do quite a good job, and I've spent enough time over my years of riding getting frozen hands and not being able to pick anything up when I got to my destination that these days I really don't care about looking a little bit dorky if it means I can be comfortable. So yeah, anyway, that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. What I did want to talk about is Christmas. Now, I know it's a little bit early for some of you to be talking about this, but specifically I want to talk about Christmas shopping, because this year I've actually got my arse in gear and done most of my shopping already, which is quite an amazing feat for me, because I, up until this point, have always been very much in the camp of wait until the last week just before Christmas and then go out in a mad rush to buy stuff. So yeah, I decided to be sensible this year, to take all the stress out of it. I did most of my shopping about 2 weeks ago. Got a little bit more to do, but I will have it all done by the end of November. Yeah, that's how organised I'm being this year. But I must admit, I do hate Christmas shopping. I really do hate it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of shopping in general, but Christmas shopping especially, it's a bloody nightmare, because for a start, it doesn't matter how much time I have, I never know what to get anybody. Like, I never used to be like this. When I was a bit younger, I used to be really good at finding presents and thinking of things. And I'd just go out and go, yes, Mum will like this, Dad will like this, you know, my brother will like one of these. But then, you know, back then, I mean, my brother, he was obviously a lot younger then, so I used to buy him games consoles and games and all that kind of stuff, and it was quite easy, really. But yeah, these days it's got a lot harder, and I swear every year it gets harder still, because my mum and dad, well, they're both split up, they both live separately. My dad's actually married again, so I've got a stepmom to think about as well now. But the thing is they're both in quite good positions. I mean, they're not rich, don't get me wrong, but they're in quite okay jobs, so if they want something, they just go out and buy it, which is a pain in the arse, because, and they both do this, even if it's stuff they don't need, they just want it, or, you know, like artwork or whatever, they just go out and buy it. So by the time Christmas comes around, I haven't got a clue. I'm just looking around going, I honestly have no idea. So that makes them a bit of a pain in the arse. I mean, the small saving grace with my dad is he has actually had another kid, so I do have a half brother who's, I think he's about 3 now. So again, that's another person to buy presents for, makes it more expensive, but then at the same time I can kind of get away with, if I can't think of what to get my dad and his wife, I can just go, I'll get you something for, you know, my little brother that you know would be useful to you. So yeah, that kind of helps. But Mum, I still have no idea. And as for my brother, obviously he's grown up now. He's in his early 20s, and again, I just don't know what to get him. I mean, he is still very much into games consoles. I know he does want a new PS4 because his is broken, but the problem with that is I can't really afford to get him it. I'd love to, do you know what I mean? This is the other thing I hate about Christmas shopping, is that there are so many things I would like to buy people, because I know they would absolutely love it, but it's either out of my budget, or I could technically afford it, but I've got other things I have to spend money on. Like, for instance, with my brother, the PS4, I could actually afford it, and to be fair, on a day-to-day basis I wouldn't miss the money, you know. I've still got enough of my bills and everything else, and myself, and it's not that. But unfortunately, unfortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, I am actually saving a bit of money towards my wedding, so you know, whereas before I would have spent that money on him, now I'm thinking I probably should get him something a little bit more budget friendly. So yeah, it's an absolute nightmare just trying to find out what to get people. And then the other thing is my family has this horrible thing of we were all born around Christmas. So not only have I got the expense of buying Christmas presents, but I also have to think about birthday presents. And actually I'm the worst for this because my birthday is actually about a week before Christmas. So yeah, but no, it goes, so my dad's birthday is literally in a couple of days time. My brother's birthday is in November, my birthday's in December, my fiance's birthday's in January. So even when I finish with Christmas, I've still got to buy presents. It's great. Oh dear, I don't know. But yeah, no, so I've got so many things to think about, but I've decided to take at least some of the stress out of it by doing it all early. So there you go. So yeah, yeah, let me know what you guys tend to do. Are you last minute people, or are you sort of well organised, plan ahead people? Let me know in the comments below. And for now, I will leave it here. If you did enjoy the video, as always, please do give it a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Go check out my other videos. Obviously around December time I will do some more Christmassy videos. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you again soon.